Hi, my name is Daisy DeCoster, and I'm the director of the Teresa and Edward O'Toole Library at St. Peter's University. Welcome to this brief tutorial on discovering, accessing, and requesting library materials through the O'Toole Library website. In this tutorial, you'll learn how to use the O'Toole Library's OneSearch tool to locate physical and electronic books and journal articles provided by St. Peter's University. You'll also learn how to expand your searches to include books and articles located outside of the O'Toole Library collections in other academic libraries. And lastly, you'll learn how to request books held elsewhere through our integrated interlibrary loan service. The ability to expand your book or article searches to collections outside of St. Peter's and to place an interlibrary loan request directly from the O'Toole Library system are both relatively new. So if you've used Interlibrary Loan in the past, please stay tuned. There is a new process designed to streamline resource sharing between libraries. So I'm going to start my demonstration on the O'Toole Library website, which is located at otoolelibrary.stpeters.edu. You'll see the library's OneSearch tool is prominently located on our homepage here. And you'll notice tabs on the top that allow you to search specifically for books or ebooks, articles, which could be from newspapers or other periodicals like scholarly journals or magazines, and the journal search, which is designed to locate a journal by title. So if you know the specific periodical you're looking for, you can use the journal search tab for that. And I do recommend, although you can search everything all at once, to select one of these tabs first if you know what type of resource you are looking for, because it will help improve the relevancy of your results. For my demonstration, I'm going to do a book search, and you can search by keyword. Here is how most people search. I'm going to search Bayard Rustin, who happens to be a civil rights leader an organizer who was visiting Michaelmas speaker at St. Peter's in 1964. So I did a book search for Bayard Rustin. If you want more search options, you can always click advanced search if you want to say search by author or have more advanced fields there. But doing a general book search, let's look at our results. So you will see if you do a general book search, a combination of ebooks, which you will have a link to access directly online. And you'll also see some print books in our physical collection. So if you see O'Toole Library and a floor location, that is telling you it's a book on the shelves in our library. And you could certainly come and check out the book here at O'Toole. And just go to the floor location, and you definitely want to take down that call number so you can find the book on the shelf when you get to the appropriate floor. So you'll typically see for any given search, you might see for books, certainly a combination of print and ebooks. And we don't typically acquire things in both formats. So if you see an ebook, it's very likely that we do not have that book in print as well, and vice versa. So scrolling through, you could see many results available. If you want to view an ebook, you can click View Ebook or View Online Resource, and the ebook will open in one of our vendors. Typically, ProQuest eBook Central or JSTOR are our two biggest ebook vendors. And you'll see a few options to view the book. You can read it right there in your browser and look. So you can keyword search to see the chapters that might be relevant to you. And you can see this book certainly has information about our search, Bayard Rustin. And these books, this one's from University of North Carolina Press. Most of our ebooks are from academic presses and are scholarly academic books. There's some other options when you're in the ebook to download the book, either as an Adobe portable edition or you can download any of the chapters as PDFs, which is a great option if you're considering uploading that book chapter to Blackboard for a course, for instance, because it will create a fully accessible PDF that you can then upload to your course, and copyright certainly is no problem here since all of our students have access to this content. So what if, we were doing this search and we thought we might want to, we had exhausted what St. Peter's provided in ebook or print format, and we wanted to expand our search to look beyond St. Peter's. Well, in the past, you would maybe go to worldcat.org or look elsewhere to find books that weren't in our collection. But now you can do that from right within our search tool. If you are up at the top, one of the top filters, we would call it, is search in these libraries. So if we click either NJ Academic Libraries or Libraries Worldwide, it will expand your results so that you are seeing books not only held in our O'Toole library, but books that are held elsewhere. So you will see both of them coming up together. So here's one, it's one published in '97. Here's one, biography of Bayard Rustin, Troubles I've Seen. So if you happen to be interested in a book from outside of our collection, you simply click the title. And if you scroll down, you can even see some of the libraries that hold this and other editions. But what I want you to look at is this red button embedded right in our search tool, which says request item through Interlibrary Loan. So if you click this button, you will be transported to a form with all of the bibliographic information about the item you're requesting. So it's got, the author, the title, everything you would need to request the book. And you simply fill out the form, put the date that you need the book by. We recommend at least 2 weeks. And of course, for articles, I should stress that this can be much quicker. And all of these features do work for article requests as well. You simply put in your name, your first name, your last name, and your email address. Telephone number is optional, and you can leave the patron ID blank, and then you click submit. And that will automatically generate an interlibrary loan request that goes right back to our interlibrary loan staff, and it's very quick. You no longer have to do a Google form to request items through interlibrary loan, and you no longer have to type in all that bibliographic information. So that is a quick demonstration on how you would do an interlibrary loan request and how to search for books. And that feature to look outside of our collections, it works for books, but it also works for articles as well. So if you're a faculty member or a student that uses more of the peer-reviewed articles, please consider that as well. It will save you time on your interlibrary loan requests. And lastly, if you need help with this or any other library searching or accessing information, you can check out our help options at otoolelibrary.stpeters.edu/ask-a-librarian. You'll also see info on our homepage on top about this, but reach out to us either through chat, email, or even setting up a research consultation. Librarians are here to help, and we look forward to hearing from you or seeing you in the library very soon.